Not another step, if you don't want it to be your last.
Please, my family lives just a few houses over. If I'm going to die, I'd rather it be by their side than trapped like an infested bird in a cage.
All of you, back to camp. And those who've come into town, well, you know what happens next.
That's the last of the poor souls. Not a one slipped past us.
The day will come when we look back at this, all of this, and feel we made the right decision. It has to, doesn't it?
Another of your recruits, and from the same squadron, too. Most of them caught it on their way back to the encampment, or so I've heard. You had no choice, my lady.
Don't touch the bodies. I'll have an undertaker dispose of them as soon as I'm able. This foul disease has blighted our land for far too long. It may have ravaged half this town once before, but never again. No matter what that takes.
Some claim this illness is actually a noxious gas exuded from the mouth of any who speaks poorly of Zenoira. Yet others seem to believe it's a curse placed on us by the savage beast folk of the northern reaches.
Lunacy and hysteria, every word. Round up anyone that espouses these theories and snap them out of it. Similar superstitions took hold when the outbreak first arose 6 years ago, bringing complete and utter chaos with them. But I won't let it happen again. We'll quash the rumors and keep hold of what precious order we can. How fare the health inspections?
Not well, ma'am. Especially among the merchants. They take issue with our examining their wares at every border crossing.
Then they're free to take issue straight to the local jail. I'm sure the guards will be more than happy to lend an ear. Oh, and be doubly thorough with anyone approaching from the south. The spread down there is nigh unchecked, or so I hear.
Lady Hilda! The rebel army has been sighted in our vicinity, ma'am!
As if one pounding headache weren't enough. Prepare for combat, men! We must defend this fragile order at all costs!
Will be ours. For Vistorius!
Good choice.
Judgment shall strike them. Witness the might of an angel.
What's your plan?
They won't escape.
You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
Well, got it.
Courage and strength will see us through. Of course.
Onward. You face me.
How about this?
What a joke.
This should help.
We march on. A fine bout. Out of my way. Not finished yet.
Got some arrows for you.
Not a chance!
Ha! Ha!
Regrettable end. Better heal up. No time to stand around.
The pride of House...
A little bit of tricorn pride for you. Come then. Your villainy ends here.
All for the sake of my healing.
We march. The path is set.
You don't scare me.
Tis ours now.
I'll not go easy on you.
A boost to morale.
who bar my path must perish. I'll never hold myself back. I stand ready. I depart.
Just tell me what to do. Loud and clear.
We have to get out of here. I'll tear you apart. Don't tell me that was it. Direct me to the front line. Courage and strength will see us through. I'm going. Failure is not an option. What's your plan?
You face me. Well fought.
Oh, and the next one, too.
Courage and strength will see us through. You've made the right call.
I need to take a break.
You won't make this mistake twice. Not bad. Not even worth my time. Never in doubt. We'll never lose. Ignorant fool.
Direct me to the front line. I'm going.
A divine blessing. I'll not go easy on you.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Ocleus.
What's your plan? Direct me to the front line. What else?
Out of my way. Never in doubt. You won't make this mistake twice. That's what you get.
Blasphemous fool.
Nothing's stopping me now.
You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
Think this'll help.
I've claimed it as our own.
Well, moving out.
No, I can't move another inch.
courage and strength will see us through. Of course.
I need to take a break.
It is ours.
They won't escape. Loud and clear.
I'll tear you apart.
Just tell me what to do. Moving out. There's something here.
A boost to morale.
Well? They won't escape. Got it. I'm here. Just tell me what to do. Loud and clear. Too easy.
You don't scare me. Don't tell me that was it.
I stand ready. Your will shall be done. I've arrived.
Onward. There is time yet to claim victory. Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer.
So, you've returned.
I have.
Come with me, Prim. Away from this plague-ridden place.
And forsake all those who suffer? They need the balm of faith, now more than ever.
I knew you would say that. But what can your unicorn do for them exactly? All of us stand equal before the maw of pestilence. Kings will perish just the same as beggars and thieves. And faith is but a bandage dressed upon a mortal wound. You saw what happened 6 years ago. How quickly this world can sink into turmoil without authority to guide it, without order.
Stop talking for a second and listen, Hilda. I've been looking into the source of this plague, and the people of the church actually found something. It was deep in the ruins not far from here. A vast array of poisons, each one more deadly than the last. That, and a stockpile of arms bearing the Zenoiran crest.
A valiant attempt to pin this on our benefactors. You should know better than to believe every whisper you hear on the wind.
This isn't some backstreet rumor. Go and see for yourself if you don't believe me.
Enough! Either you join me, or you leave. And should you aim to disrupt the order I fought so hard to maintain, I'll have to punish you just like all the rest.
Wait, please!
We march. We march. To me. Come then.
You drape yourselves in the cloth of heroes, yet threaten our fragile order with every step. 'Tis a crime I swear you'll answer for. Rebel Commander, I'll not spare you my judgment.
So be it. Zenoira's cruel grip on this land ends here.
Hilda, must our path be stained with blood?
It would appear so. All that remains now is to walk it. You won't! Submit! I see you.
I'm here!
Too slow.
I could never... I'll heal you.
No! It seems I've let my fervor get the better of me. A regrettable end. A regrettable end.
Good.
I think I've gotten a little better at this.
Well fought.
I take it you're the leader of the rebels, then. Do with me as you will. But allow me to speak first, if I may. The matter is a grave one.
Our ears are yours.
If the people of this land flee for fear of violence, the disease that has tormented us without rest will spread elsewhere. I suggest you inform them they will not come to harm and seal the trade routes in and out of the territory at once.
The casualties of this scourge pile high indeed, my prince.
Yes, Zenoira has gouged deeper scars than I expected. Chloe, do as she's asked.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Hey! Wait for me!
You speak with a liar's tongue, Prince. This talk of scars will only sow worry and hatred.
If I may, madam. 6 years passed. Zenoira's conquest was halted at this very spot. Try as they could, there was no breaching Dragonhold's defenses. How then, nigh 5 moons later, did their forces grasp victory from the cold clutches of defeat?
The onset of the plague, of course. The affliction has spread its tendrils far and wide, always arriving but a moment ahead of Zenoira's advance. It's far too convenient to be coincidence.
As if I'd be swayed by such ludicrous tales. We've spoken long enough. If you plan to cut me down, I'd prefer you just get on with it.
Hilda, there's no foe more troubling than a skilled leader who commands the loyalty of her men. Were you to fight us till your dying breath, those who champion you would surely do the same. The Liberation can ill afford keeping such an enemy. But we would gladly count you as an ally instead.
You would count me a traitor. Whatever your claimed grievances with Zenoira, my trident stands ever loyal in her service. After all, I could never hope to preserve order in my ranks if I changed course with every shifting wind.
Then you leave me little choice. I shall see you relieved of that trident and retained under our supervision until the disease is driven back once and for all.
So be it. Now come. There'll be no point in barring the roads if we don't do it quickly.
Is there something I can help you with, Hilda?
I wanted to thank you for seeing my wyvern back safely.
Of course. We'd been looking after it as best we were able, but I was told the worm would heed none but you.
He is as blindly loyal as I am, yes. Prim, it was all there, just as you said. Proof of their foul experiments, buried in the darkest depths of those ruins. Everything's grown quite clear to me now. Zenoira has brought this misery upon our land.
Thank you for trusting me, Hilda.
And you, say you win, and cast off the chains that bind this land. What next? What becomes of Dragonhold?
We fight on. Not only for the sake of this kingdom, but for lasting order that rings out across Fevrith.
Order, That reminds me, that army of yours is little more than a disheveled tangle of limbs. You'll need far more agile battalions if you'll have any hope of overcoming Zenoira's might. Maybe you can start with one led by a talented worm rider.
If such a rider is offering to join, We would be lucky to have her. You'll make a fine addition, Hilda.
I suppose I could be persuaded then.
Thank you both for coming. I take it you are Prince Elaine, commander of the Liberation Army and rightful heir to Cornea's throne.
Indeed I am. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, my king.
I am no king, merely Gilbert for now. My coronation must wait until Castle Soldraga is ours once more.
Prince Gilbert, then. I've word that you request our aid?
Just so. Ever since my father's demise in the tragic campaign against Zenoira, I have devoted myself to but one cause. To gather what survivors clung to life and fight onward for the past, present, and future of Drakenhold. Yet the battle which saw us win back Baumrate claimed many of our finest men, and morale has suffered accordingly.
Hence you seek reinforcements.
Correct. It wounds my pride to admit it, but I would suffer any injury before I see my people suffer worse.
We march to vanquish Galerius and free all nations of Fevrith alike, including Drakenhold. We will join you.
You've quite the grand vision for yourself, seeking to unify the entire continent. And yet that vision is the beacon which draws soldiers to your ranks and fuels your army's unceasing advance.
'Tis but a dream for now, one that will remain as such unless we can recapture your palace.
Sorry to interrupt this little war council. I've got word from one of our scouts.
What is it?
Zenoira approaches the Colosseum, and they bring a battalion of some size with them.
How large, exactly?
Bit over 4 times our head count, if memory serves me right.
That's absurd. What shall we do, Prince Gilbert?
Unfortunate as it may be, we lack the time necessary for any sort of elaborate preparation. We'll have to make do with what personnel we have. The catapults around our Colosseum walls will prove vital as well. And scant as our defenses are, it seems I have no choice but to sortie myself. We halt their advance together.
Phew, that's most of it cleared out. Liza? What are you doing here? Oh, you know... just making a bit of pocket change is all. Please don't tell the others. I wouldn't dream of it. Assuming this shop of yours is legitimate, that is. What kind of merchant do you take me for? It's all just trinkets and stuff I've picked up in the ruins. But if Magellan or the gang knew about this, I'd never hear the end of it. Ugh, I don't even want to think about that. Don't worry. I'm good at keeping secrets. Mind if I take a look?
Yeah, be my guest. Though I don't have much worth buying.
This one here is gorgeous.
Oh, that old thing? I'll let you have it on the cheap if you want. End of day sale.
Really?
It'll just run you 5 mil, that's all.
That's a bit beyond my budget.
I'm only teasing. Cute girl comes walking into my stall and I just can't help myself. I was actually looking to offload the whole set. Go on and take them, free of charge.
Whoa. What is it?
Behind you. She's huge.
Oh!
You two ever hear of manners? Though, I'll take that over the usual. Most people split the second they see me coming.
Can I help you with something?
Sure can. See, I'm new in town, looking for the Colosseum. But everyone I ask goes all wide-eyed and runs off. There is a Colosseum here, yeah?
There is. But I believe they've put competitions on hold until matters in the region improve.
I hear the prince is always out for spare steel, though. Why not try there if you're looking for work?
I'm not looking. Prince might not be a bad idea, though. I'll see what I can squeeze out of him. Oh, and thanks.
What a woman.
Onward, men. We surround what remains of Drakenhold's meager forces, and finish them here and now. We'll crush these rats in their own nest, and the rebels who've joined them too.
Prince Gilbert, there you are.
Ah, Leia. I was merely reminiscing for a moment. It feels scarcely appropriate to say, given the situation we find ourselves in. But I find it difficult to believe we prepare to fight arm in arm with the Cornian royal family.
I understand the emotion, Your Highness. After all, our kingdoms were locked in fierce rivalry for what seemed like centuries.
When Cornia fell to Galerius, my father hailed it as a precursor to our long-awaited ascendance. And the only reason he granted Virginia asylum was so that he could marry her off to my brother Ludwig. All part of some grand scheme to annex Cornia after he'd thwarted Zenoira. But we both know how the war effort went. My father lost his life in the battle, and Ludwig remains missing even now. Ascendance indeed.
Your Highness,
What, is that it? Things were just getting good.
Behind me. Identify yourself this instant!
Name's Amalia. You wanna try me, girl? 'Cause I've been itching for a fight all day long. Too easy.
Can you stand, Leia?
I'm not finished yet.
Amalia, was it? State your purpose here.
Easy. I'm not gonna eat you. I heard there's a coliseum here. Fancy old place where all the strongest warriors can test themselves. Was hoping you'd open it back up again.
I can do that. Under one condition. A legion of Zenoiran soldiers descends on this city as we speak. Should you join the battle to defend it, and should we emerge with our lives, I would be more than glad to reopen the Coliseum.
Deal. Just know, I'm gonna hold you to it.
Your will shall be done. Proceeding apace.
The day will be ours. The time is at hand. The path is set.
Good choice. Well? Moving out.
For Vistorius, what's your plan?
Just tell me what to do. Loud and clear.
Direct me to the front line. I'm going.
On it. Gotcha.
You face me. A fine bout. Come then. Victory grows ever closer. You face me. A fine bout.
Let us plan our next move.
Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer. Onward.
Finally! That the best you've got?
We march. Well fought.
Try and keep up. They never stood a chance.
Allow me.
We march. To me.
Finally! Didn't even break a sweat. Let's see what you got. that the best you've got? Finally! They never stood a chance.
Fortune smiles upon us. The time is at hand. Onward. Come then. Victory grows ever closer. We march. The path is set.
Sound
For the
tactics
liberation.
never fail.
Courage and strength will see us through.
Your call. Smart. Out of my way. Not even surprised. You won't make this mistake twice, ignorant fool. They won't escape. Out of my way. That's what you get. We'll never lose. Ignorant fool. Well? This is nothing.
I'll tear you apart. Failure is not an option. You don't scare me.
How about that? Let me hit something. Gotcha.
You don't scare me.
In his royal name.
A boost to morale. What's your plan? You've made the right call. A welcome find.
Your villainy ends here. Well fought. The time is at hand. A fine bout.
Out of my way.
Chaos shall never...
You impressed?
I'm here.
On it. Smart. We'll never lose. Never in doubt. They won't escape. Moving out. Out of my way. That's what you get. We'll never lose. Never in doubt. Anything else? Think this'll help. Just tell me what to do. Got it.
We march. Onward.
Direct me to the front line. Of course. I'll tear you apart. Don't tell me that was it.
All ours.
I've seized control. You don't scare me. Failure is not an option.
Your call. Heading out. On it. Let me hit something. Try and keep up.
Out they crawl from their squalid nest. Disgusting. I'll stamp them down where they stand.
About time I had a little fun.
them to rot, and I among them.
Don't go dying on me!
Victory!
A little stronger every day.
A little stronger every day. Hope you're paying me more for this.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Truly a stunning victory, my fellow prince. And it could never have been possible without your timely aid. Tales of your liberation army shall echo through a freed Fevrith for generations to come. I'm certain of it.
A word, Gilbert. Thank you for everything. I plan to leave Drakenhold and accompany Elaine on his quest to crush Zenoira. I won't be needing your protection anymore.
I have no objections. Though I imagine he may. You seem all too likely to give our fine prince here an unceasing migraine.
Nonsense. I soothe his worries, not inflict them. Ah, I see how it is. You're just nervous you'll get lonely in my absence. Go on, you can admit it.
You never cease to amaze me. As for you, Leia, I'd like you to lend your sword to their cause as well.
Are you certain, Your Highness?
How else would I be sure Virginia is behaving? Go. Look after her for me.
I'll allow it.
And you, Gilbert? What will you do now?
I shall move to bolster our ranks and sharpen our blades for the impending siege of Castle Soldraga. We dealt Zenoira a heavy blow this day. Yet it was merely one cobble on the much larger path toward Drakenhold's revival. The greatest battle lies still ahead, and we have much to prepare before it arrives.
Then we'll meet again ere our siege of Soldraga.
Indeed. In the meantime, I shall await you at Fort Shusa, to the southwest of the castle.
Sorry to butt in, little prince. I think you're forgetting something.
Ah, yes, the reopening of the Colosseum.
Forgive me the query, Lady Amalia, but you carried the strength of an entire company of knights solely on your shoulders. Do you not intend to put that to use for the sake of this nation?
Not really, no.
Perhaps a better question is, why do you so strongly wish to see the Colosseum renewed?
Well, it's kinda embarrassing to actually say it. But thinking about the fighters it'll bring, about the battles and the bloodshed and the brutality, it sets my mind racing.
You seek a test of strength, then?
Yeah, that's not it. Well, you doing it or not?
I've no intention of going back on my word. The Colosseum's doors will open once more.
Good kid. And hey, if you want me that bad, you know where to find me. Beat me in a fight, and I'm all yours.
We're ready to depart whenever you give the word, Your Highness.
Good. But I've been wondering, have either of you seen Berengaria?
I'll find her. Who knows what trouble she's getting up to.
Our hopes of slaying the prince have been well and truly foiled. And the blame lies squarely on your neck, Berengaria.
This neck is yours to throttle no longer. And Zenoira's woes are sweet music to my ear. but not as sweet as your dying breath will be.
Ren!
Travis, what are you doing here?
What impeccable timing. Enough of this little performance, General. Cut the boy down and return to my side.
Is he telling the truth? Have you been working with them?
I'd never. Not anymore.
You've left yourself wide open, fool!
Travis!
No!
Such a simple woman you are. That you'd shield your dear brother was an all too predictable outcome. You're nothing. No threat to anyone now. If you won't obey my choice, force will have to suffice.
Ren!
My wyvern and I soar as one.
Looking to beat the heat, are we? Let me know what you need. You're gonna love this.
I'm so hungry. Can we eat yet? Wow.
Care to try some?
As though it were made by the royal chef.
You're gonna love this.
A veritable feast. Delightful.
Have you tried this yet?
Oh,
What a meal!
Feel free to drop by when...
Got a keen eye? Your coins won't. Got a keen eye on ya. My wares won't disappoint. Your coins won't.
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold. Much obliged. Be wait.
My senses grow sharper.
I'll try my hardest.
Will be ours. The time is at hand. To me.
I wield this lance for the people of Corny, your decree made manifest.
Order must be preserved. Your orders? It shall be done.
I stake my honor on this battle.
Come then. Victory grows ever closer. You face me. Well fought.
I shall see it done. I see you don't value your life. I seize this victory as my own. Until my dying breath.
Take cover!
The enemy has spotted me. The winds are against me. Seems I'm in for a struggle. Come then! Reason rules the day. I rise to any challenge. Very well. If you want me, then have me!
We fight together. Steady. Aim and... Easy now.
You won't lose! I mustn't.
Give it your all.
Saw that.
Is that better?
Defeat is not an option. To the next. Allow me a brisk flight. I rise to any challenge. Very well. Your orders? A brisk flight.
Time is with us, should we only keep our focus.
Face your demise. Reason rules the day.
Come then. Victory grows ever closer. Time is no friend to us now.
Allow me. It shall be done. If you want me, then have me.
My staff's at the ready. Steady. Got some arrows for you.
Nope, nice try.
Give it your all. Like new.
Nope.
My staff's at the ready.
Right for me!
Gotcha!
You were little match. Chaos shall never reign.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
It was never in doubt.
Prince Elaine. And Hodrick, too.
Have you found peace, Renault?
Unable to bear the weight of my sins, I've traveled these lands in search of some minor shred of atonement. But it was all an egoistic crusade in the end. There is no unmaking the suffering these people have endured under Zenoiran rule. Not even claiming the vile heads of their oppressors can bring the masses the solace they deserve. They, and the very land itself, grow weary from a decade of war. Famine, plague, and the greed of men now prevail. And I, inadequate as I am alone, could never hope to end their gruesome reign. Before such cruel reality, I am utterly powerless.
If I may, Sir Renault, no action can hope to quell the flames of regret. They burn on, ever darkening our minds and consuming our pasts. Yet, their blaze is not the end of all things. You would see that, should you only turn your gaze forward. Forward to hope, and to the future of all those we hold dear. For there can be no greater treasure than that. You said such words yourself, sir. That conviction was ever the paradigm I aspired to achieve.
You've grown stronger than you realize, Clive. It's just as you say. No action I take can undo the sins I've wrought upon this continent. Yet with the rage that burns deep within me, perhaps I can lay to rest the man I once was, and begin this life anew. Prince Elaine, I, Renault, shall serve as your spear until the day comes that we've shattered Zenoira's foul tyranny over this land. As long as I live and breathe, I am yours to command.
So, all that talk about the man ruling the stronghold by strength alone, and he's too weak to even keep his post.
Not so loud, will you?
It doesn't matter what I say, everyone's talking about it. The great general's getting hauled back to Zenoira. Came out of nowhere, though, I'll give you that. You've even got us packing up his stuff.
Suspected treason, wasn't it?
Old Featherhead's made more enemies in this life than he can even keep track of. You want my bet? I'd say one of his own had a bone to pick with the guy and started making him out as a traitor.
To your post, now!
Of course, General. Forgive me. It's just your aide ordered us to help organize your luggage, so...
And for what? I'm not going anywhere.
Of course you aren't, sir. 1,000 pardons.
Try to paint me a turncoat, will they? It's as preposterous as it is maddening. Still, I can't ignore the Emperor's orders forever. And if I'm fated to have an audience with him, I wouldn't dare arrive empty-handed.
Multiple enemy strongholds and a grim array of stationed weaponry. A fitting defense for a key strategic position. And there's one more thing, Princess.
Go on then, out with it.
The general charged with holding the bastion is Geeth, Knight of the Feathered Crest.
A name I hoped to never hear again. He was among the first lords of Cornea to defect when Valmor showed his true colors, Your Highness. He is a man of immense ambition, willing to cross any bridge, speak any word, or slay any foe in order to get what he wants.
What's more, there are rumors in the fortress that he's to be sent back to Zenoira before long.
Then perhaps we merely must wait until such events come to pass.
Hey, I recognize that name. The Knights of the Rose died by his hand.
Run! Princess, please! I beg you, my lady, be rid of this place and never return!
Fools! Throwing yourselves before my blade one after the next. Also one weak little pup can escape. Fine then. It matters not how many of you wenches I have to cut down. 1 or 100. I will see it done all the same. The girl's head will make a fine gift for our new emperor.
You must live on, Princess. At any cost!
I've heard the plan, Joseph. If you can even call it that. You intend to do nothing and bide our time until the general is shipped off.
Just so, my lady. We strike after he's departed the fortress, before his successor has time to arrive. Absent a leader to marshal its defenses, even the most ironclad of strongholds will fall to the chaos of war.
Spineless old man. What will any of this accomplish if we let that monster slip through our fingers? Tell me, Joseph.
Princess, please. I understand your anger towards Zenoira, but this seems to be far beyond that. What is your history with Geeth?
I guess you wouldn't know. 10 years ago, he sought to prove his allegiance to Galerius through a sacrifice of royal blood. My blood.
The barbarian. Then the reason you fled to Drakenhold was to break free of his reach.
Yes. I was meant to cross the border with my retinue, the Knights of the Rose. But it wasn't to be.
I fear I can imagine how this story ends.
They surrendered their lives so that mine could endure. Barred his path with their fallen corpses. I lost every last one of them. And now, as the only survivor of that slaughter, it falls on me to avenge their deaths. Geeth's head will roll by my blade.
'Tis a painful memory indeed, my princess. Yet, in this harsh world, every skirmish could be our last, and any false move might risk the safety of our men. I assure you, should the opportunity arise, we shall see the general slain.
I don't want your empty promises. I've waited an entire decade for this chance, and I'm not about to let it escape me.
Your ladyship.
Leia, I take it you heard all that.
I did. I wasn't intending to pry, ma'am.
I've lost my appetite for conversation. We can speak more on this tomorrow.
I hope you can forgive my ignorance, Princess. That was the first I'd heard of such tragedy.
That'll be the last you hear of it, too. It's an old story, and one that bears no meaning to Drakenhold.
Even so, I must say, Sir Joseph's strategy is sound. We would be wise to accept it without dispute.
I've always admired your boldness, Leia. But this burden is mine to bear, and mine alone. Save your opinions for someone who will hear them. Now go get some rest. Battle will be upon us before long.
Princess, wait! Making a martyr of yourself won't bring them back.
You're here to stop me too, then.
Are you kidding? We just don't want to miss out on the action.
We may not match your years in the Order, but we embody the Rose. Same as you. From the moment I joined as a fledgling squire, I vowed to be your shield in times of strife. That vow, that spirit stands unchanged even now.
Please, my princess. You're not alone in hungering for vengeance. Let us join you. Together, we claim Geeth's head, and the honor of our order with it.
You're right. I should never have considered doing this without you.
We stand at the ready, my lady.
Knights of the Rose. We march at once to avenge the atrocities inflicted on our fallen sisters.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Gotcha.
Princess. I'll not allow history to repeat itself. This time I shall see my duty fulfilled. We must be after her, Your Highness.
Please be safe.
Proceed with caution.
The day will be ours.
For Vistorius! Courage and strength will see us through. Direct me to the front line. Courage and strength will see us through. What's your plan?
The time is at hand. Onward.
Direct me to the front line. I'm going.
Order must be preserved. Your orders? Very well. Allow me.
Judgment shall strike them. Witness the might of an angel. I depart.
Courage and strength will see us through.
Their eyes are on me.
I'll not go easy on you.
Face your demise!
Little bit of tricorn pride for ya.
Proceed with caution.
We should be rid of this place. Blasphemous fool! I move forward in the light of the divine. I stand ready. I take to the skies.
What's your plan?
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. The path is set. Good.
The enemy takes aim.
Well fought.
Direct me to the front line.
I'll not go easy on you.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Oclese.
You'll not be disappointed. Your will shall be done.
I'll tear you apart.
I can't wait for my next fight. 'Tis ours. Witness the might of an angel. I depart.
Kneel before me.
You don't scare me.
This power weighs heavy.
Courage and strength will see us through. You've made the right call. It is ours. What's your plan? I'm going.
You dared a paltry effort. Their eyes are on me.
The time is at hand.
You want to run? Come then.
Reason rules the day. Your orders? It shall be done.
Courage and strength will see us through.
Impress the lane?
Direct me to the front line. Of course.
Barely any effort.
The man would rather hide away and hurl stones than face us with honor.
I'm relieved to find you unharmed, my princess. Now, come. Flee this danger and return to our side.
Joseph.
I know the truth hidden behind those words. This selfish display of mine has thrown others squarely in harm's path.
I admit, the battle has been more of a struggle than I anticipated. But no struggle is too great when compared to your safety.
I was wrong, Joseph. In a fit of rage, I stood my most loyal subjects before the might of an entire army. And in so doing, almost repeated the very tragedy I seek to avenge.
Hey, it's not your fault.
We are ever ready to lay our lives down for you should the need arise. The captain surely felt the same, all those years ago. Forgive me, friends. This is as far as we go on our own. Prepare to rally with Elaine and the others at once.
You have my thanks, Princess.
Any who bar my path must perish.
What's your plan? I'm going.
I won't disappoint. Is that all?
Courage and strength will see us through. What's your plan?
I'll not go easy on you.
Simple.
I'll tear you apart. Don't tell me that was it. Direct me to the front line. Of course.
Watch what royalty can do.
Yes, I'll take it.
Well, I've seized control.
Where should I go next? You'll not be disappointed. Your will shall be done.
What's your plan? Courage and strength will see us through. You've made the right call.
I rise to any challenge.
An attack is imminent! Any who bar my path must perish!
On my honor as
I move forward in the light of the divine.
I'll not go easy on you. May the Father watch over us.
The time is at hand. To me.
was nothing. No, I can't move another inch.
'Tis ours now.
Your orders? Very well.
The path is set.
You don't scare me.
What is it? Not even worth bragging over.
We may need this.
We have to get out of here. I'll tear you apart. Failure is not an option. What's your plan?
We march. To me. The time is at hand. Onward.
I believe I've arrived.
'Tis the fruit of my labor.
Allow me. It shall be done.
Blasphemous fool! An offering to the heavens! Witness the might of an angel I take to the skies.
We march. To me.
Kneel before me. I won't disappoint.
I expect we'll have need of this.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Oclese.
What else?
Watch what royalty can do. I won't disappoint.
I rise to any challenge. Very well.
You don't stand a chance. Higher still. What's next?
You face me. A fine bout.
Courage and strength will see us through. I'm going.
Knew that was coming.
Come then. Well fought. Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer. You face me. Well fought. The time is at hand.
Requesting further command.
We march. Onward.
Direct me to the front line. You've made the right call.
Your orders?
The time is at hand. To me. We march.
What's your plan? Of course, the enemy takes aim. You don't scare me. Don't tell me that was it.
Onward. Your villainy ends here.
Your demise shall serve me well. A fine jest. Darkness approaches.
Fine job. A fine bout.
It is done.
So it is.
At long last, Geeth is consigned to the hell of history where he belongs. None will remember his name.
And everyone we lost can finally rest easy.
Justice was delivered this day. You can take things from here, Joseph.
Princess.
Listen up. I've decided to leave the Liberation. That, and I hereby dissolve the Knights of the Rose. You're free to live however you see fit.
What? But why?
We did it, my lady. Geeth's gone.
That's exactly it. I spoke to him before he met his end, and the man didn't even remember who we were. The corpses of those he murdered were nothing to him, rid from his mind ere the warmth had even left their bodies. All the while, I've been tortured by delusions of revenge. A damned slave to the past he had long since forgotten. Not only that, but I closed my ears to Joseph's plans, and in acting as I saw fit, put all of you in great danger. And now, I must answer for my wrongs.
Please, my lady, don't belittle yourself. Virtue and justice play at the heart of your every action, as is proper for the paragon of Cornian royalty.
I'd think you were describing Elaine, not me.
Apologies if this is out of line, your ladyship. But I have stood by your side for a number of years now, ever since you first stepped foot into Dragonhold. In that time, you have done what seemed impossible, restored pride to this land, and encouraged its people to reclaim their home. I doubt you fully understand just how monumental an accomplishment that is. In you, Prince Gilbert saw the progeny of a ruined land, holding her head ever high despite the many sorrows she'd confronted. That noble spirit stirred the dormant fire in his breast, emboldened him to take up his sword once more. Where has that spirit gone, I ask? I've always counted your pride as a member of the royal line to be among your greatest strengths. Yet were Prince Gilbert to see you now, he would surely view it as nothing but a weakness.
I dare you to say that again.
Princess, the people of Cornia aren't the only ones who look to you for hope. I know you want to bury your sword, but I ask that you don't bury the dreams of Dragonhold along with it.
Come on, Prince. Say something!
I must add my own plea to the roar, Virginia. In truth, there's still a great deal I've yet to learn. So many lessons left untaught the day I lost my mother. But that's precisely why I value having you beside me. To teach me the ways of Cornian royalty like no other can.
I suppose I could stay on at least a little longer, seeing how desperately you need me. Enough with your staring, all of you. Bashfulness doesn't suit me in the slightest. Old wound disturbing your sleep?
Ah, Princess. I was merely reflecting on that fateful day.
A wound of a different kind, then.
Queen Elenia surrendered herself to that monstrous blade, that the prince and I might escape it. Yet I can't help but wonder. Had I only faced Galerius in her stead, might my demise have spared her such a cruel fate? Perhaps she would be the one standing beneath this moonlit sky instead of me. She deserved to live, not I. It seems I too am slave to a past I cannot outrun.
Both our hearts were scarred deep by what happened 10 years ago. But that pain isn't ours alone. So many suffered that day, and so many suffer still. But there's still hope for peace. A lasting peace that can soothe the agony our people suffer. Elaine is that hope. The boy you saved, and the man you raised him to be. Take pride in that, Joseph.
You grow more and more like Elenia with every setting sun, flying true as an arrow, urged forth by the strongest conviction.
I'm not sure I'd go that far. Joseph, I can't be the mother Elaine has lacked all these years. But I can whip him into shape every now and again. Let's hold that whip together, shall we?
be ours. We march. The path is set.
Order must be preserved. I rise to any challenge. A brisk flight.
We're under attack. You face me. I must never yield.
Let's see just how strong I can get.
The time is at hand. Come then.
I'll need to study this further.
Victory grows ever closer.
Face your demise!
The pride of how— May the Father smile upon me.
The time is at hand. Onward. Your villainy ends here. You face me.
As expected of Cornian royalty.
Order shall be maintained. I promise you that.
Will be ours. We march. To me.
Order must be preserved. Allow me. Very well. Come then!
Come then. Well fought.
If you want me, then have me! It was never in doubt.
The path is set.
Quickly now! Your orders? A brisk... The enemy has spotted me.
You face me. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand. A fine bout. Your villainy ends here. We march.
Come then!
Come then.
If you want me, then have me! Face your demise! To the next!
The hour to reclaim Soldraga has finally arrived.
This fortress stands nigh in the castle's very shadow. Are you certain the enemy hasn't noticed our movements?
Such is not a concern.
Zenoira! What is the meaning of this?
You needn't be alarmed. These men here belong to me. Go on.
Yes, Your Highness. I am Herman, loyal servant and commander of the Kingsguard. It's an honor to stand before you.
I believe an explanation is in order.
But of course, since even before my father's passing, these brave warriors have infiltrated Zenoira's ranks. From what I gather, many of Cornea's citizens chose to defect in the face of this perpetual war. Unfortunately, Drakenhold was not spared that same fate. Some such deserters had long harbored grievances against the crown, while others were among our most devoted vassals. And Herman here bravely donned the traitor's guise in order to learn the reason for their cold defection.
I can also vouch for him myself, for what that's worth.
In truth, our covert recapture of this fortress would scarce have been possible without he and his cadre's subterfuge.
That, and we've procured specifics on Zenoira's positions within Castle Soldraga. The fiends remain ignorant of our loyalty even now.
We shall strike with a pincer maneuver. Herman and his company from within the castle walls, and our armies from without. You need only give the word, and we commence our march. I must thank you again for agreeing to this, Elaine.
Please, Zenoira is my enemy too, and one that neither of us could hope to overcome alone.
Even still, this debt is one that will not be easily repaid. And given everything I owe you, there exists another matter of which I must speak with you.
What do you mean?
I have an elder brother by the name of Ludwig. Where I struggled, he always excelled with maddening ease. Beloved by our parents, and most of all, by our citizens. Were all things equal, he would be the one to ascend the throne. But he has been missing ever since the war began. Ludwig was even the one who proposed using Herman as a spy. Here I stand with the most loyal servants in the land, and all I'm capable of is walking in my brother's shadow. But I shall walk in it forevermore if needs must. Ludwig is gone, and I will do whatever I can to guide. The mantle once worn by my father now adorns mine own shoulders, as symbol of that conviction.
So that's where it came from. I've been thinking you looked a little more royal lately.
You mean that as a barb, I'm certain. Yet I shall take those words at face value. Thank you, Virginia.
You're no fun. So, what kind of mischief have you two been getting into over here?
Nothing of much import. Merely reminiscing on my brother.
Prince Ludwig, huh?
The time is nearly upon us. Now come, we unite with Herman's company and reclaim Castle Soldraga.
You wish to speak with me?
I did. I'm sorry to distract you before such a pivotal battle, but this needed to happen in private. That swordsman is none other than Prince Ludwig.
You knew?
As did you, judging by your response. It matters not. Speak of the devil and he'll waltz right into your tent. It's good to see you again, Prince.
So, I've been found out.
I heard you'd gone missing, you know. Tragically lost since the war against Zenoira. Some mane you've grown in the meantime.
I beg of you, keep this matter a secret. You and Leia here are the only two who know my identity, and I would much prefer to keep it that way.
Sorry, but secrecy isn't really my game. Elaine must know of this.
Then he'll lose a capable sword in the process. Reveal the truth, and I am gone.
Fine then. There's no point telling him if you're just going to disappear the second I do. I promise I won't speak a word of this. For now. But that all ends when we arrive at Soldraga.
So be it. I will stand with the Liberation until that time comes. And, situation withstanding, I must admit, I'm glad I can still be there for Gilbert in his time of need.
So that's how it is.
As Gilbert mentioned back at the Colosseum, he plans to ascend the throne once we've retaken Soldraga. It's a burden he found the resolve to shoulder only when it was thrust upon him. When Ludwig went missing, that is. But if he learned his brother still lived, well, the joy of their reunion might end up tinged with dismay. I know it all too well. For years, I had thought myself the sole survivor of the Cornian line, and worked tirelessly in that role.
Then, how did you feel when you learned I was alive?
To be frank, it was an equal helping of joy and envy. I admired Queen Elenia from the day I first laid eyes on her, and every ounce of my being is dedicated to restoring Cornia. But even I'm not brazen enough to challenge royal succession. You're the heir, no matter how much I might wish otherwise. Back to the topic at hand, though. You have to convince Aramis, convince Prince Ludwig to reconcile with Gilbert.
Very well then. I'll speak to him.
I can't thank you enough, Elaine. If Ludwig is going to listen to anyone, it's you.
They will be ours. The time is at hand. To me.
Your will shall be done.
Order must be preserved. Allow me. It shall be done.
Judgment shall strike them. I stand ready. Your will shall be done.
For Bastorius!
I suggest we think ahead. By your word, your will shall be done. Proceeding apace.
I rise to any challenge.
You face me. Well fought. We march. The path is set.
This shield shall never break. Embrace your weakness. Whatever you require. Sir.
Quickly now!
Come then. Your villainy ends here. A fine bout.
'Tis ours for the rest of time. I shall crush you.
You face me. Victory grows ever closer.
Allow me. We march.
Onward. Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. Take cover!
If you want me, then have me! My wyvern and I soar as one. Your orders? Very well. Barely any effort.
I've claimed it as our own.
Come then!
An essential foothold.
You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
Face your demise!
I can't fail my sacred mission.
I rise to any challenge.
You impressed?
Your orders?
Come then. Well fought. The time is at hand.
I'll not go easy on you. Blasphemous fool. May the Father watch over us. A divine blessing.
I rise to any challenge. It shall be done.
I've witnessed the might of an angel. Your will shall be done.
We march. To me.
A fine discovery. Allow me. I rise to any challenge.
I stand ready. I depart.
General Berengaria!
What is it?
The rebels have breached our front line, ma'am. They march on the castle as we speak.
Good. I would have been disappointed if they came all this way only to die at the gates. Yes, they'll prove a fine enough opponent. Ready the troops. I shall take the field myself.
We're under attack. You face me. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand. Well fought. Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. Onward. For the liberation. We march. To me. Come then. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand.
Witness the might of an angel. I take to the skies.
I suggest we think ahead.
Courage and strength will see us through.
You face me. Another step forth. Well fought. We march. The time is at hand. fine bout. Your villainy ends here. My legs grow heavy. Take cover! We march. 'Tis a deficient plan. Need of a rest. I fear for our safety. My legs grow heavy. The time is at hand. We march.
We may need this. Your orders? It shall be done.
We're under attack.
A great boon for the liberation.
We march. The path is set.
I rise to any challenge. Your orders? I rise to any challenge. Very well.
Now then.
Your orders? A brisk flight. Allow me. Very well.
To me. Come then. Well fought. The time is at hand. The path is set. You face me. Victory grows ever closer. We march. To me.
What's your plan? I'm going.
I stand ready. I depart.
'Tis ours now.
Your orders? It shall be done.
I'm here. Direct me to the front line. Of course.
Come then! Face your demise! It was never in doubt.
The time is at hand. The path is set. There is time yet to claim victory. We march. The time is at hand. The time is at hand. Come then.
I'll enjoy watching you struggle as I choke the life from your rebel necks. And you must be their leader, hmm? You'd best make this worth my time.
It seems their magic has taken hold of her. With me!
At least try.
Vigor fades!
We march on!
I won't hold you back.
Well fought.
Ren! Use the ring, Elaine! Please! I'm sorry, Ren. This is all my fault.
If anyone should be apologizing, it's me. All I ever wanted was to keep you safe.
Pardon the interruption.
Prince Gilbert.
There can be no mistaking it. You are none other than the daughter of House Zexhelm.
I am. And after my family's role in the uprising, I have no right to stand before you.
There is no need to unearth what time has long buried. Though it does make this all the more difficult to comprehend. Why have you chosen to side with Zenoira?
To get my hands on this armor here. A lost relic of their ancient empire. I needed strength to take revenge for what they did to our family. And claiming their colors was the only way to get it.
All of this was for Father, then?
Yep. But I knew you'd get roped in too if you learned the truth. So I lied, said all those awful things to get you to leave. I wanted to keep you as far from battle as I could.
Ren.
We've already lost so much, Travis. Our father, our mother. I wasn't about to lose you too.
Then the answer is already at your fingertips. 'Tis a bitter drink, being forsaken by an elder sibling. I'm glad to see you reunited. Now, I have matters of my own to attend to.
I'll never abandon you again, Travis. I swear it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know?
I wouldn't have it any other way. We fight shoulder to shoulder from now on. And Travis, I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
Ludwig, you're alive. Why did you not return to us sooner?
The battle I waged with Zenoira cost us our father, and my entire army besides. There would be no celebration to welcome home one who has failed Drakenholt so dearly.
You're not to blame for his death, Ludwig. Zenoira is. and you're well aware of it.
If you speak of their magics, I've already heard of the matter from Virginia. Gloucester was affected as well. But there's little use asserting such claims now. Father has passed, and so too has the moment to rewrite my narrative.
Tell me then, why have you returned?
Because Elaine asked me to meet with you. Quite insistently, I might add. That you may claim the throne free of any lingering doubts or objections. I'm proud of you, Gilbert. And so is Father, I'm sure.
Yet he would rightly assert you deserve the crown, not I, as is your station as the eldest son.
You're wrong. I cast aside my name, my very kingdom, out of shame for what I've done. A man like me does not deserve to lead. Not only that, but the unexpected return of a cowardly king would only sow chaos amongst our vassals.
Even still, I know in my heart you would be a more capable ruler than I.
You think too highly of me, and remain blind to your own worth all the while.
Ludwig, wait.
Our people have rallied around you not because they feel you need the support, but because they believe in you to lead them true. The King Drakenhold yearns for is you, Gilbert.
Where will you go?
I plan to rejoin the Liberation, to fight alongside them as hired steel, and to one day see Galerius given the demise he has earned.
In that case, I will accompany you.
No. You must stay here and restore the lost glory to our land.
Apologies, but I am the king of this nation. I have no interest in taking orders from mere sellswords.
You've always been impossible, you know. But I admit, you wear Father's mantle well.
Together with Prince Gilbert, we have successfully laid claim to his throne at Castle Soldraga. Zenoira must surely be reeling from such a staggering blow to their stomach. Now, this is the state of Fevrith at present.
Where to next, then? What do you think about Elheim? Seems only right after that weird vision you had when we were saving Scarlet.
If you hope to reach the realm of the elves, we will first need to navigate our way through the Winding Wood. Let us make for its edge, in the southwest of Cornia.
Twould be my honor.
I shall guard it well.